People think that if you just boost a post, like you're gonna get clients. It doesn't work like that. You have to have the proper systems in place. Trust is something that does not happen overnight. So we have to extend our horizon of time as to how long it might take. Hello beautiful, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm pulling the curtain and allowing you guys to see the behind the scenes of how I was able to enroll the last 40 clients. Everyone in the industry is just inflating expectations, not sharing the real truth. And so I want to be the myth buster, the one that actually gives you the real raw truth that you need to hear as a coach in today's marketplace 2025, because things are changing. And I want to give you the secrets, the tricks, and the tips. And also, right before this video, I filmed a 40-minute Q&A session that I had from my last Instagram poll from you guys, and it was so juicy. My mic was not plugged in because your girl forgot to charge it up. So we're using my iPhone mic. Hopefully this sounds okay, and if not, I guess we'll have to redo this video too. But if you're watching this, thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you're back, and let's get into it because your time is super valuable. So the first thing is, I'm not going to be sharing their exact names, but I do want to share, because I'm going to be going through the list of my last 40 clients, and I want to share with you guys the behind the scenes of where they all came from. So let me just pull that up for you right now, girl. Okay, so my last client, let's see. Last client, she actually came from inside of our school community. I literally just picked up the phone and was like, hey, crazy idea, but do you want to join? And this is the offer, and I just explained it all, it handled objections, and then boom, she was in. So sometimes you have to take just messy action, get, in the, what is it called? Get scrappy. Yeah, get scrappy and do that. She is a faith and fashion coach. Tiara, we're so excited to have you in. She joined last week. Brianna came from an ad as well, and I think it was one of our carousel ads. And she was a perfect fit. We love Brianna. Life coach helping women heal deep and walk boldly into their purpose. We hopped on a call, and in 30 minutes, she was ready. She was all in. There was no fear. We figured out the logistics, and she already has her ad fully edited in under a week. How amazing is that? I just love it when people are quick to take action and they actually follow through on what they say they're going to do. Okay. Wait, I wasn't supposed to be saying names. So we love those two. From now on, I'm not going to say names. Okay, last client. This girl, she had actually been in our school for about a year. And so we have to realize that there's different buying patterns. There's different levels of stages of awareness that people go through. And so she knew what we did and that we could actually help her. But then we had a live masterclass. And on that live masterclass, Gerald, my amazing business partner, man of God, was sharing the prophetic sales kingdom blueprint to get to 20K a month, answered her questions, just gave value, just built a relationship with her. And after that, she signed up. So how amazing is that? We're so grateful that you're in here. And she already has her ad filmed too. So boom, let's go. All right, and she has some sales calls as well too. And I think one thing that did help her get over the edge was just understanding she had these calls, but she wasn't closing them. And so not only do we teach our clients how to get the right eyeballs in, but we also teach them how to convert them. And so if you are actively taking sales calls and you're not getting them reviewed, you're not getting coached on them, then you are literally losing out on thousands of dollars, love, and I don't want that for you. And then this client, she came in from an ad, and you're going to realize that a lot of these clients come in from ads, and sometimes people are like, do people really convert from ads? And there is that superstition in this space, mainly because there is a lot of scammers that are doing ads, and people think that if you just boost a post, you're going to get clients. It doesn't work like that. You have to have the proper systems in place. And so I would say the last majority of our clients came in through ads. Of course, there was somewhere where there were referrals, or they came in through Steve Weatherford's ministry, because Gerald works with Steve Weatherford on their sales team. And so, yeah, I really want to share that blueprint as far as how we actually convert clients from ads, because things are changing in the marketplace from what I'm seeing, and I want to give you the most up-to-date information, love. So I would say, like, trust is something that does not happen overnight. So we have to extend our horizon of time as to how long it might take. We've had clients come in from an ad, sign up the next day. We've also had clients come in from an ad, join our school, stay in there on their little nest egg for a year before they join. And I would say you do have to create different methods for different buyers. There's buyers who are going to be analytical. They're going to want to know the exact strategies. They're going to want to know the pricing structure, the investments, the results. There's going to be clients who just intuitively, like, Holy Spirit tells them, no, you need to be here. And we've had those clients who are like, dude, Holy Spirit just told me to join and I joined. That's amazing. We've also had, people like me. I'm more of someone who, when I see that something is going to help me get to my next level, I do a little bit of research, I pull the trigger and I go for it, and that's just how I am. Because I always know investing into yourself is like the highest ROI. So the first thing that we have to do with ads is understand that not all ads are the same. So some ads will literally bring in tons of leads for a super low cost, but guess what? These leads, terrible, no good, not actually going to be great clients. So what I'm seeing is we have to make an ad that is qualifying in the first few sentences, the investment range, so that these clients who come in will actually be able to afford your services, right? And willing to do the work, and they're serious and they're ready for change, they're ready to scale. So once you're getting in eyeballs, that's like the easiest part. Then after that, it's creating systems within the DMs, automations within the DMs, because speed is king. We want to reply back to clients right away. For example, if you're a coach and right now you have DMs that have just been sitting in there for days, like, think about it for yourself. Would you want to work with a coach who doesn't respond to you in 3 days, 4 days, a week? Or would you want to work with a coach that responds to you right away? I don't know about you, but I want to work with that coach. So that really is important for me, is being able to respond at least within 24 hours. And then talking to them in a way where it's not us just talking to them like best friends, right? We're not trying to create friends here. We're trying to create clients. And so that means we need to have the higher authority in the DMs and be the one asking the questions. So typically, I'm the one asking the questions in the DMs. That's what we teach our clients. And then we also share a video that unveils the exact strategy that we walk through, so that when someone hops into the enrollment call, they already know what it is that we offer. We can save time, be productive, and get them results, because that is what we're here to do. We're here to get you results. So after you're in the conversation, you've understood their goals, you've understood their challenges, you've understood their bottlenecks, and you've taken them from a place where they are problem aware to now solution aware. It is the sales call. So once they have the sales call, now we get to create a place where someone feels safe enough to share vulnerable information with you. And I think that when I first got into this industry, like, the sales that I was taught was more masculine. It was more like straight, get to the point. Like, you want to get to the price right away. You want to, like, get ready to handle objections at the end. But now what I'm seeing is I want to create more like a feminine, or like a system that won't actually deter people away because it's so pushy. But I want my sales to feel like service. I want them to feel like they're getting something valuable out of the time that they spend with me. And it's literally like, people are coming away from those calls being so grateful for the time that we spent together, and that is truly the environment of a call that I want to create and that I want to have as a standard for my clients as well. So that really sets the tone. And then once they do sign up, we have systems in place. We have automations that immediately get sent out, where they get added into our course, our private Slack community, and as well as our email automation that just gives them reminders like, hey, let's go, this is what we need to do. And then we have our onboarding call. After that, I do have set up action steps that lead people through the course and the program so that they know that they're on the right track through it all. And personally, I am the type of person, when I join a coaching program, I want to be handheld. So that is what we do with our clients as well. And I recommend that you do that too. All right, so what happens after you go through this process? Well, you do have to take action, and you do have to show up to the calls. And I think that just an important thing for us. But I also love to like check in with my clients every single week. I reach out and just make sure that everyone's doing okay, and if they have any bottlenecks, like I'm here to support them. I want you to come to me for questions. That is what I'm here for. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to come and be willing to be coached and be willing to, you know, be looked at and give areas of improvement. It's not feedback, it's feed forward. And that is what we're here to help you do, is to move forward. And a lot of these clients, you know, they initially had fear that came up, but when have you done something that you didn't do before and you didn't feel fear, right? Like for me, when I first was learning how to drive a car, I was scared. I was excited, but I was scared. And now I subconsciously do. I do it like it's second nature. And same thing goes when you're trying something new or you're investing into yourself. You're gonna feel uncomfortable. It's not gonna feel like super easy, super comfortable. That's what's going to allow you to grow. And so when you feel those emotions of fear or excitement bubble up to the surface, that is actually a sign that you are in a season of growth. And if Holy Spirit is tugging on you right now and you are feeling like you want to have this system set up, you want to scale and impact more lives and build a legacy for generations, that is what I'm here to help people do. So just go below and book in your call with me personally. I will walk you through it. I love you so much. I hope you got some value out of this video. Like I really did want to share behind the scenes. You know, it's not always going to be super easy. It's not always going to be just, you know, DM closing people. Like I would rather have a deep conversation with someone live than DM close them, because I think that sets the tone for the relationship that we get to have. And I truly believe that the best clients come from those who are most aligned with what you're doing. And so having each piece of the puzzle in place, having each slice of the pie like orderly, that will create a business that is built on alignment and a foundation of trust. So as you can see, we have the school group, we have the YouTube, we have the short form, we have the long form, we have you know, people who join. We sometimes make phone calls, we have masterclasses, so we're constantly testing. We want to give you guys the most updated information, but it is important to diversify. And if I were you, I would start with, okay, how can I start running ads immediately, reach out to my immediate network, right? Host, you know, live webinars if you're good at those. I personally am not that great at them. I would rather do YouTube. But it's about doing things that you enjoy, that bring you joy and light you up, while also pertaining to your clients, pertaining to your leads, and giving them the most value so they feel like you are the one that is meant for them and allows them to get that transformation. I would also say a big piece of the pie is not going to be client results or client testimonials. A lot of it is going to be your own niche authority, your own audience, and what you like to do. What are your values? What makes you different, right? That is what will set you apart, and people will be drawn to that. It will either magnetize people to you or push them away. And we want that to happen, right? We want people to be near us, magnetized to us. So there is a lot to this, and I hope you found this valuable. Much love.